Jay Shetty sits cross-legged in a quiet monastery in India, the early morning silence thick with the scent of jasmine and burning incense. He's been meditating for hours, wrestling with a restless mind that refuses to calm down. How do you find peace when your own thoughts won't let you? That's the secret Shetty discovered living as a monk, and it's about to change how you think about anxiety, fear, and even happiness itself. Shetty's toughest battle wasn't with outside foes, but inside his own head. That monkey mind chatter, it can drown out your best self. So how does a former monk silence that voice and flip negativity on its head? During his time in the Vedic monastery, Jay made a vow, no negative word about others or himself. Imagine spending days, sometimes weeks, consciously rewiring your brain to spot negativity and call it out, like a ref blowing a whistle. This radical discipline trained his mind to shift focus from what's broken to what's possible. Think of your mind as a movie projector, and your thoughts are the films it plays. When negativity sets the reel, it floods your perception with darkness and fear. But just as a projector operator can switch films or turn down the brightness, you can learn to control the narrative playing behind your eyes, rewinding, pausing, or ejecting toxic scripts. The payoff, instead of waking up to a storm of doubts, Shetty found a calm clarity that let him choose his response. Negativity no longer hijacked his day. It's like unplugging a loudspeaker in your head that's been blasting bad news. Suddenly, you hear your own voice in the silence, clearer and stronger. Fear can feel like an enemy, freezing your every move. But Jay flipped the script during his monkhood. What if your fear wasn't a stop sign, but a green light to your true purpose? On a trek through the Himalayas, Jay faced the gnawing fear of failure and uncertainty. Instead of stepping back, he leaned in, asking himself, what is this fear really trying to tell me? That moment was a pivot. Fear wasn't an obstacle, but a secret guide pointing toward growth and meaning. Imagine fear as a compass needle. It always points toward something worth paying attention to. When you stop fighting your fear, it can steer you to the edges of your comfort zone where real change happens. Jay teaches that fear signals where your purpose hides, not where to run away. With this mindset, Jay transformed anxiety into a source of energy, a turbo boost rather than a breakdown trigger. He found that by embracing fear, you supercharge your resilience and crack open doors that worry once slammed shut, revealing surprising confidence and capability. Shetty grew up in a family obsessed with success, doctor, lawyer, or failure. But chasing someone else's dream only breeds dissatisfaction. How does thinking like a monk free you from toxic comparison and zero in on your own purpose? Returning from India, Jay's parents thought he'd chosen the failure route instead of graduation. But instead of meeting their expectations, Jay trusted his own path. That break wasn't easy. It was a leap into the unknown where his worth wasn't measured by a career, but by inner purpose and service. Shetty explains comparison like a thief sneaking into your happiness and stealing joy silently. When you measure yourself by others' standards, your true value dims. This is why comparison kills love. It traps you in envy and isolation instead of celebration and self-acceptance. The monk's secret, purpose comes from within, not from checking boxes on someone else's list. Jay's journey teaches that when you stop chasing external validation and listen to your own soul's whispers, you unlock a well of meaning so fierce it outshines any outside approval. Remember that quiet monastery, Jay meditating as his mind refused to settle. Now you know the secret. Peace isn't about silencing thoughts, it's about mastering them. Try this next time you catch yourself spiraling in negativity. Pause and rename the story you're telling yourself. You're not your thoughts, you're the mindful director of your own mind. Subscribe for more book summaries like this one.